everyone. Draft-a-Palooza is back. It's Wednesday. We're drafting best ball teams all summer long. Tattoo, I've got a lot of best ball teams drafted already.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have a ton.
Because of this stream. Every draft of mine has been live on stream. Period. All of them. You guys are with me for the whole thing. So we are continuing to draft best ball teams, but Tattoo is here because we had a fun idea today. I'm going to bring it up on screen. We had a fun idea to do a live league draft here on Sleeper. So a 12-person league, $25 entry. So we've got, how many spots are filled on this thing so far?
I think 7.
All right, 7 spots filled. I just dropped and I'll put it again in the description. So if we can fill this up if we could fill this before the end of my first draft, we're going to do, of course, an eliminator. Tattoo. Got to do an eliminator on Underdog. If we could fill this between the beginning and the end of that and get it ready to go, we will live draft a best ball league on Sleeper. Need 5 more. Soups is in there. Need 5 more. We'll do the league. We'll play it out for the year. You'll get some commentary from me and maybe a little from Tattoo. Tattoo not going to say anything bad. It's only going to say good things. But I might say something bad. I might be like, no, I won't say anything bad either. In fairness, because you guys it's a little too personal. I'll just crush you in the league. But you do get to draft against me. Take me on. See if you can take me down. It's bragging rights. That guy sucks. You know how you're sitting at home? Fuck this guy. He's not smart. Why should I listen to him? I never tell you to listen to me. I just try to be entertaining and fun. But it's you guys who are saying, fuck this guy. So put your money where your mouth is.
Fuck this guy.
Take me down. Can you do it? Do you want to draft against the big dog? Do you want to do that? Big mistake. Big mistake. Better people than you have been humbled by the big dog. You like that, Tattoo? That's designed to get them to want to join the league. You know,
reverse psychology.
Spite me.
Yeah.
Spite. Sign up for spite. That's okay. I do a lot of things in life for spite. Big reason to do stuff. Like most of the things that I've done that were great were to spite someone else who doubted me. I find it very motivational.
I'm a petty person.
Yeah. Motivational. I find it motivational. You know, in my first job, the manager, it was like Office Space. It was like I was living on the show Office Space. And whoa. Hall of Fame show. You want video breakdown? I don't know about that. I'm not sure I have that much to say about a preseason game. We will have sheets. All right, let me put it this way. We will have cheat sheets, domination station, and everything going for the full of preseason, guys. Now, you're not going to probably get a geek video breaking it down. I'm not going to speak of preseason games. It's not my area of expertise. I admit it. Not the thing that I'm the best at. That's why we got other people doing that. But I don't even remember where I was going with it. Oh, yeah, my spite. My first manager tattoo. Morgan Stanley. In the back office. And he's like, I was like, man, I don't think I belong in the back office. I belong in the front office with the traders and all this. He's like, I was like, I want to get this license and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you'll never do any of that. Like, he was just so dismissive. I was like, oh, yeah? Fuck. 3 months later, I'm like, all right, brother, got my licenses. I'm quitting. Fuck off. I didn't quite say it like that, but that's what I meant. I'm submitting my 2 weeks notice.
I worked for Warren Buffett, but I'd never even remotely came close to meeting him.
That's unfortunate. Warren is and was the man. All right. We are doing no DraftKings today. Vlad, but Rad Vlaholic, but you will be happy. The whole month of August is DraftKings here. We are going for a DraftKings takeover. So this is the last Underdog eliminator I might be doing for a while. We'll see, but it's going that way. We're going full DraftKings. So we're going to finish it off with some Underdog here in the month of July, which we primarily did underdog drafts, right? But coming up after this draft, you have the chance to get in on a draft against me. Tattoo's running the league. He is the commissioner. That's why he's here. He's the commissioner of that league. He's rocking a DFS Army swag sweatshirt. That thing looks good. You make that one? You had that one made yourself? Is that from the swag store?
Yeah, from the swag store.
Guys,
it could have some frosty
swag store
stains
in the description below as well. So if you want to join this league, I've dropped the link a couple times here in the chat. We need to fill it. We'll need 5 more teams to join. If they don't join, that's cool. We'll do a couple of underdog drafts and we'll draft that league another time. But if we're going to do it live on stream, it's got to fill in the next 20 minutes or so. But let's get an eliminator going. My favorite. I've drafted the most eliminator teams. I also made a video today, which is coming out. Here we go. I'm in the eliminator. $10 entry. Hit enter now. Look at all these spots available. So let's see if we can fill this bad boy as well. Eliminator on underdog. I just made a video today, Tattoo, about 4 players that I have not yet drafted after 100 best ball drafts. And I will not be drafting. Yeah, Hook, get in there, man. It's just click on the link that I put in there. There's tons of spots left. And there's spots left in this eliminator contest as well. But we have, I think, 5 or 6 spots left in the sleeper draft. So get in there. Again, it's a standard 12-team league, paid out the way your fantasy football league is played out. The difference is it's fully best ball. There'll be no management whatsoever, no free agency, no waiver, no nothing. We draft, and then we come back at the end of the season to pay Kevin, to pay me.
Well, you've already been paid.
League Safe. It is done via League Safe as well, so that you know your money is protected. I don't trust Tattoo with my money.
I would not.
Yeah, no. Smoke it all away. Be gone.
Well, I grow my own, but
that's fair.
But I come back with, hey, you see all these new tattoos I got?
Yeah, new tattoos, bongs, or other shit that's really expensive. Like, well, why does your bong say Tiffany on it? Why does it say Swarovski on there? You get a
my diamond-plated AR-15.
All right, we are in this draft here, guys. It looks like it is about to fill 1 spot left. This is the underdog eliminator. Now, one fun thing about the eliminator is that, Tattoo, you might not know. I don't know if I want to give away this strategy. I'm going to give it away. You know what? I'm just going to give it away.
Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, sometimes you want to keep your strategy to yourself. But I'm going to give it away. So the eliminator drafts exactly the same as a standard league against your buddies. The same way that the sleeper league will draft, I draft it the same. Meaning, I'm looking for, rather than looking for correlation and upside in the last few weeks of the season, I'm looking to build a well-rounded team, right? That will get through the bumps and bruises of a season and get me into the playoffs, right? Like in underdog, you need to have a team that's going let's see where we are. Well, that's going, looks like I am picking last. All right, 112. So we've been there before. But in underdog, or in this contest, we are rewarded for getting past the week, right? We're not rewarded at all for putting up a monster score. Like the difference, Tattoo, in a week here, if I put up a 200 or a 150, I get no benefit for hitting the 200. There's nothing that it helps me, none whatsoever. I just need to get past individual weeks, right? So you might say, well, stacking, that makes a lot of sense. You're going to get spike weeks. Yes, we will. But the problem with that is you're also going to get dud weeks. Remember the week last year during the playoffs where Josh Allen put up like a 6 last season? Got that guy stacked in the playoffs, you're done. You're out. And the problem is players are always going to have a dud. There's no such thing as a player that crushes it every week. And so if I just build all these correlative stacks, chances are I'm going to get wiped out in the eliminator. Chances are I'm going to just get wiped out one week when they don't pop, right? I can have the best team ever, but it's like, oh, Baker Mayfield had a dud day and I have him stacked with 2 of his pass catchers. And so, all right, I'm eliminated week 4. No thanks. That's why we build well-rounded. Oh, Christian McCaffrey tattoo. CMC, early pick there. I like it. I don't mind it. So anyway, the point is, I draft my league exactly the same way. I'm looking to make sure my positions are covered. I don't mind taking handcuffs. I like the handcuffs. Fungul with Nico Collins, an early grab. This is going crazy.
I like your last pick in we got 1,000 drafts. But Ibuka.
Yeah, I also have. So we're in another league. One of those. Another $25 best ball league against 12. Yeah, I took Ibuka. Part of the reason I took him is because I have Godwin and I like having the combo. I like sort of like locking down a few pieces from that offense. Amon-Ra goes to Drago.
And I took Darnold with my last pick. I wish I would have just said fucking and reached and took Richardson.
No, I like the Darnold grab. I think Darnold is probably the most undervalued. Him and Geno are the most undervalued quarterbacks. Here, I'll give you why I think they're the most undervalued. Both of Geno and Darnold are probably going to have the same kind of season as like Bo Nix and Drake May. Oh, shit. They left me Derrick Henry and Ashton Janty at the turn? Really? Thank you. I'll take it.
I like picking. I want to pick in the first two or the last two or two or three.
Knock your turn out all in one shot.
Yeah. I don't like sitting in the fucking middle.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to explain. Like, again, this is the eliminator on Underdog. And the reason I take running backs early, and I don't mind these stud wide receivers, don't get me wrong. But look at that. Money Moss just early grabbed Kyron Williams. That is a massive reach on Kyron Williams. Massive Kyron. I don't think there's any benefit to reaching there, actually. But the reason I like to take these running backs early is this format, half of the field is eliminated every single week. And this is half PPR. And I've lived through enough half PPR leagues to know that no matter how good the wide receivers are, they don't score as many touchdowns as frequently as running backs do. And on this format, it's those running back touchdowns that are going to get you to the next round. It's those, you want those consistent 20s from your running backs, from the 2 running back spots and the flex. I don't need the spike from the wide receiver. I'll take the spike, but I don't need the spike, the 30-point miracle game from Jamar Chase. I'll take it, but he's not going to do that as consistently as, let's say, Bijan Robinson is, for example. Bijan Robinson is going to get 25 on average most weeks. He'll pop for 30, but like his bad weeks, he'll get you 20. These wide receivers, when they have the dud, it's not 20. That's the problem with building around wide receivers, in my humble opinion. When they have their dud, they get you a 6. A.J. Brown, this guy who just took A.J. Brown, let me explain. I wish I could put up A.J. I should prep this. If I could just, James Cook, what are you doing? This guy's a donkey. I hope he's not in the draft with us. E-Star Pluck, please do not be in here with us. I'll feel so bad. I've just been ripping on this. Hackman's in here with us. Lamar. I know Hackman. Stephen Hackman. What's up, brother?
Is that Gene's brother?
What's that? No, Gene
Gene.
You know, Gene died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He did pass away. His
right.
wife and him were just found dead. No one knows what happened.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the dog.
No, it's not clear what happened. Soups takes Jaden Daniels. There's a lot of oh my God, what are you talking about? Is that using the DFS Army account to talk about this tattoo? It's fine.
I forgot. I'm in here.
No, that's fine. We love here at DFS Army, we love the Blue Dream as well.
I mean,
I will be paying a visit. I am planning a trip at some point through Virginia where I shall stop by and partake. I'm going to pick up Josiah on the way down.
Well, you'd have to pass me to get Josiah and turn back around.
Driving north. But we'll make it work. The only one I can pick up, like, there's not that much Army on the way from here to Virginia. It's like Trey J. He's in Jersey. That's about it. That's all I can think of right now. Ivan Drago, I believe.
You could
Drago might
Drago's
be New York.
West Coast, I thought.
What's that?
I said Drago's on the West Coast, right?
Is he? No, I thought he was a New Yorker, maybe. Ooh, I'm coming up on my pick. All right, hold up. Breathe. My pick is coming up. Let's see what's going on here. Running back, crazy run happened already. A lot of them are gone. I still want a second one. Wide receiver, been ignored. Are they going to leave me with G Whizzlers? Yes.
You can grab Ray Zanny on the way.
Yeah. Where's Ray? Where is Ray?
Rhode Island.
No, he's north of me. That's like 4 hours in the opposite direction.
Jeez.
Yeah, Rhode Island's crazy far. Shockingly far from where I am. All right, we got Garrett Wilson, Chuba Hubbard. I've now got 3 super stud starting right now. I thought about James Conner. a little bit. I ended up going with Chuba because he's younger, fresher.
Yeah.
But James Conner, man, he's going to smash the first 5-6 weeks. I don't mind that spot at all.
Dude, just get you 20 every fucking week.
Yeah. Chuba gets you that too. Chuba was getting crazy volume. The problem is Chuba now has a real competitor for touches with Rico Dowdle there. Rico Dowdle's good. Where I'm not convinced that Connor will lose any touches until he gets hurt, which he probably will because he's old. But we don't know. All right, so my start so far. Let's throw the big board on the screen. Actually, I should leave this on the screen. You don't need to see my screen. Hold on. I'll put the big board up here for everybody so we can follow along with this draft. We are drafting, of course. Hang on. Let's add that. Share screen, window, bam. All right, there we go. The big board. All right, let's see what everybody's done here now that I can see the big board. Tattoo, 2 running backs, Josh Allen in the middle. Good start. Love Xavier Worthy. That's cool. Soups gets James Conner almost a round later than maybe I thought I was ready to take him. So that's going to be a bargain, I think. Stephen Hackman, do not forget about your running backs, bro. Esther Plutt is, shaping up to be. Well, we'll see what he does here. I don't want to call.
I mean, right now the board is just nothing but great wide receivers.
Yeah, well, understandably because of the run on running back. Look where Omarion Hampton went in round 3. Like the move up for some of these guys was aggressive. Hackman with Trevion Henderson. Yeah, I don't mind him there. I like Marvin Harrison's prospects this year a little bit as well. And I especially like where he went in this draft, Tattoo. Remember, Marvin Harrison was going ahead of Garrett Wilson at some point and ahead of JSN. He was definitely going ahead of all these guys. I think his ADP is above these guys, but I think this is where he belongs. Right in that Xavier Worthy, Mike Evans part of the draft. This was Esther Plutt is just reaching though. Calvin Ridley, this is 2 rounds ahead of where Ridley goes. Like this guy is extreme reaching and a contest where you shouldn't do that. This is not the contest. The eliminator is not for fucking around. When you fuck around in the eliminator, your find out, it doesn't wait multiple. It happens in week 1. That's when you find out. Like you don't even have time to find out. It just all happens right away. RJ Harvey, I don't know.
I took Sutton because I just don't have much of him at all.
Harvey?
No, Cortland Sutton.
No, Cortland Sutton I'm down with. I'm cool with Cortland Sutton there. I think he's perfectly viable. Perfectly viable. I like the Cortland Sutton pick. That's no RJ Harvey. I think that was maybe a little soon. Joe Mixon made my do not draft this year video.
I have 0.
All right, so we got to take wide receivers here. Let's go with Jawan Jennings before it auto picks Rice for me. That's a disaster if it happens. I have a crazy idea, and I'm going to just do it. Should I do it?
You should. Well,
yeah, I should, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I just locked down 49ers wide receiver.
Not a bad position.
I don't mind it there. Listen, who else was available? Rashee Rice, not going to play for weeks. But you're long since eliminated before Rashee Rice plays his first game this year. Whoever takes Rice, let's all pay attention and make fun of the donkey.
I had a really early draft where I got
Heisenberg. Wait.
Oh.
We got to take a minute. Hold on. I got a special. This is for you, Heisenberg. All right, you ready? You take Rashee Rice in the eliminator where you're going to be gone long before the 6-week suspension that this guy is about to get. Really? That's what you did with your team? Nope. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer. That
all
team
right,
is
Hook,
dead.
don't fuck me.
Who else self-edits during the stream? It's a rare thing. You're on the clock, Tattoo.
Bam!
Pacheco. Loved it. Good pick. That's a win. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, you're drafting against these people. Why are you even commentating? Why might you even give a little advice nugget out? So here's how this contest works. The 12 people who are drafting right now, Tattoo, they will face each other exclusively in week 1. And the top 6 will advance. So as long as 6 of us can get through this initial pod, everybody then gets thrown out into the ether and randomly matched up in head-to-heads every single week as underdog eliminates 50% of the field, right? So by week 2, the top 25% are left. You're in the money. All it takes is 2 weeks of advancement in this contest, and you're in the money, which reminds me that one of my favorite DraftKings contests that they ever ran, and actually, since I have a little bit of their ear this year, I'm going to gas them up to run this thing again, is when they used to do these DFS contests that eliminate half the field each week, but go on and on and on. So they did this in the past. You just need to finish with the top 50% score and you advance to the next week. And it's a cool way to like kind of participate in a GPP style event, like big tournament, but build cash kind of lineups for it, but still get the GPP sort of advantage. And again, if you just make it through 2 weeks, we're down from 100% of the field down to 25. We're in the money zone. 2 weeks. That's all it takes. 2 weeks. It's like betting 50-50s at the sports book. The more of them you bet, eventually you're going to lose one. But if you can get through the first 3 weeks, there you go. Look, what are you showing off with the hair?
Yeah.
You don't do that when there are hairless people on the podcast. It's rude. Rude. Tattoo. Who did you take?
Debo.
That's my right, punk. I like it. Egbuka goes. Jacoby Myers. I need to pay attention now because my pick is coming up. I'm getting a double pick. So I have to actually mildly pay attention to this. So I've got 3 running back, 3 wide receiver, no tight end. Tight end group is acceptable. Let's see. Wide receiver, we've got Adunze, Reed, Downs. Oh man, should I take my first share of Rome? Okay, let me see what running backs are available. These are all backups. I don't want that. QB, ooh, Baker Mayfield. Or we can go tight end here with Kelsey or Hawkinson.
You don't want Kelsey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hawkinson. I don't mind Kelsey though. I don't mind Kelsey here. Remember last year, Kelsey was being taken at the end of round 1. So everybody, all the hate for Travis Kelsey has a lot more to do with that you drafted him as a first rounder and he just was kind of a dud. But if you actually go back and look at what he did last year, he was still like TE5. He was still fine. It just was a really slow start.
Well, that's not why I didn't want you to take him.
Oh, because you wanted him? Oh, that's fucked up, man. I thought you were giving positive advice. Now you're in here sabotaging? All right, I know. Now I know what's going on.
You don't want that motherfucker. He sucks.
Heisenberg got him.
Dick.
Heisenberg is not drafting well. So let's take a quick look at some of these teams here. Yeah, here I'm already seeing some problems. All right, first of all, Heisenberg has Devon Achane, and that's it. Does not have a second running back. First, this guy thinks he's drafting. I'm telling you, the more experience they have on their tag, the more they just draft it as if it's a puppy. And you're not going to win like that. You're not going to win like that. You're not going to win taking Tyreek Hill, and you're definitely not going to win taking Rashee Rice, who's not going to play. Let's see. Razor finally takes Joe Mixon at 91. I'm going to allow it, Ray, but at the same time, even at 91, I mean, the drop, actually, you can't. That's a good spot to get him. I just did a video about why taking Mixon in round 4 is stupid, which I stand by. But in round 8, I think it's totally acceptable. Like in round 4, stupid. Round 8, after Tyrone Tracy, after Etienne, yes, you take your shot there. That's the spot.
What dickhead took Ingram?
Let's look through some of these drafts. So Heisenberg is already a dead team. He took 2. Guys, I don't understand. Is this a real person? No, it's got to be auto drafting. It cannot be a real person. You can't be a real person and you took Trey McBride and Travis Kelce. He probably has like one of those goofy overlays, on his screen.
Pick?
You know what I'm talking about? Like those goofy overlays that all these best ball bros are trying to use now to help them. How about use your fucking brain? You took Trey McBride and Travis Kelce, 4 picks apart, luxury tight end, and then a second luxury tight end, and you mixed in a player in Rashee Rice who's not going to play? Okay. Thank you for the free money. See if anybody else fucked up. Yeah, just that one and Esther Plutt at the this one is just, this is just crazy. The whole draft is crazy. Taking James Cook a round and a half too soon. Ridley a round too soon. I actually like Ridley. I don't mind that. The problem is this guy didn't take any running backs, so he's going to lose. That's 2. That's 2. 2 dead teams. This guy Money Moss might be the 3rd dead team. Like, it's not as dead as these other ones, but I got a lot of criticisms here, especially just reaching for Kyron. I guess player takes aside.
I'm starting to feel soft at running back.
All right, we got our 3 running backs. I've got all right, we need a QB here. The running backs group, there's not much left. Definitely not much exciting left. I got my guy, and it's a right around an appropriate time to take him. So I'm okay with that. Let's take a look at the wide receiver group. Not much going on at wide receiver here. I think we got to take our QB. Of course, we got to take Purdy. Not that I'm purposefully trying to build that stack. It just presented itself.
It's a good offense to target, though.
Yeah, I don't mind having like heavy exposure to San Francisco. By the way, if you watch my week 1 way too early DraftKings First Look, which is out and here and live on the YouTube channel, I hope you guys have checked it out. It's fun. One of the early stacks for NFL Week 1, one of the best ones, Purdy to either Kittle, Pearsall, or Jennings, or 2 of those guys. Not to mention DraftKings underpriced Christian McCaffrey in Week 1, probably by $2K. Like $7,300 for CM Sizzles. Healthy, young, fresh CMC. It's dangerous. Too cheap.
I built my first lineup the other night.
Did you?
It was fun just to dick around.
Did you see the First Look video?
Of course.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm talking about. See what's going here. Yeah, so a fun First Look video is live here on the DFS Army YouTube channel. I'm also obligated by contract to mention, Tattoo, that we're running the big NFL season-long promotion right now. So because our NFL package at DFS Army is a 12-month, it runs like for 12 months regardless of when you sign up. It's not like the season. It's just by date, simply because that's how our software works. So we put a $50 off for the full year subscription out there. It's promo code NFL25, and you get a full season of DFS Army NFL coverage with the rankings, the domination station, the cheat sheets, the notes, the players club, everything that we do, and in the Discord, 12 months of it for $249.99. That's crazy.
God damn.
It's like
I got
it's
auto picked.
Uh-oh. Dude, pay attention. Wait, how did you get auto picked?
I timed out.
Oh shit. Wait, am I up soon? No. Oh, so let's see who you got here. You
Field.
auto picked. Maybe it worked out better for you. Justin Fields. Yeah. That's a win. I'll take it there. Even though you have Josh Allen, I'm cool with that, man. You luck auto picked. That's a win. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. DFS Army 12-month subscription, promo code NFL25. You go to the dfsarmy.com website, sign up for the full year-long NFL package. Remember, that package is already discounted. So when it's $249.99, you're getting 12 months of football. A standard month of NFL with DFS Army is $59.99 tattoo. 6, 12, 18, 24. That's just like 4 months worth.
How much?
The NFL season is 6 months with the preseason, and then you get the other 6 months of the year for best ball and all the offseason stuff. Free. Promo code NFL25, guys. Also, another reminder as we're going through this draft that we still need to fill up this sleeper draft. I am not seeing really any teams joining. So it looks like there will not be a live draft, a live sleeper draft for this stream. It's unfortunate. All right, I'm coming up on my pick. There's no version of any situation where I'm going to take Brandon Ayuk. Oh, there he goes. Donkey. The donkey got him. The donkey got him. Thanks. Donkey. That's unbelievable. It truly is to me. Like, what are you doing?
What have I said? I think Tyler Warren finishes in the top 5 tight ends by the end of the year.
Warren?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Rookie could be great. He's got all the draft capital. I don't see why not. I don't really see like a lot of
catch he had, like that one-handed catch he had, like behind his back.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. I think he's a good player. I'm always skeptical of rookie tight ends. Yeah, it's like Brock Bowers like kicked me in the balls, of course, and was like, holy shit. I was skeptical of him. So my track record is pretty good, but I've definitely, by pretty good, I mean, like, I never played Pitts. If you watch my stuff, like I didn't draft Pitts in Dynasty. Fuck that. Eric Ebron, no thank you. OJ Howard, not my guy. I'm skeptical of the tight ends. Even look at Dalton Kincaid, first round tight end. Like, what's that help? How's that worked out?
I didn't ever understood that. I liked Dawson Knox. No,
Dawson Knox is not good. But I'm saying they don't throw it to Kincaid. So like,
well, that's what I mean. I mean, for what they used the tight end for, I mean, didn't need to.
They didn't, because they don't throw the ball at all to anybody. So what do they care? I wish the Bills would get some good wide receiver talent so we can stack it. We need another year of just Josh Allen doing it all by himself. Dallas Goedert goes. Oh, there you go. So let's get another look here at the draft board. We are doing the Eliminator draft here. It is a Wednesday. BestBall Palooza continues. We're about to end July. We're about to go into August, man. It is almost go time. Hall of Fame game tomorrow.
Somebody joined the league.
There we go. Wait, might be ready week 1?
Who?
I'm assuming he's talking about Ayuk. That is not what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing he was out like up to 10 weeks.
Yeah, I'm seeing best case scenario October with Ayuk. There's other player news considerations here. Again, part of the reason Joe Mixon is dropping, I don't know. We didn't really discuss it, I guess, but part of the reason Joe Mixon is dropping, Ray takes Sam Darnold. Oh, wait a minute here. What's going on at QB? Did I miss a run? No, that is just the ultimate reach. Ray Zanny, explain yourself, sir. Why are you taking Sam Darnold? Jackson Smith and Jigba, forced stacking when it's not necessary. See, Ray, he's got that puppy head, and he can't get rid of it. Not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, that's why you can gain edge in this contest. It's because the regulars, including Ray, who's right here with us in this draft, he still like feels obligation to reach for a stack when you don't necessarily need to. I guess it's not that big of a reach here. A minimal reach. I don't want to rip it too hard. He was going in this round, in fairness. I only have one QB. What are you, crazy? All right.
You got a good one sitting there.
Yeah.
Not the one I meant.
Not Richardson. No, I don't trust him.
I like Cam Ward.
Nah. Cam Ward, why? He's a rookie that doesn't run.
I just think he's got it. I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
Maybe. But I need him good quarterbacking for me in week 1 or I'm already out. Yeah, I'm done. Right. I'm gone. I didn't make it past week 1. Well, I got this great quarterback. So what? He's dead now.
Oh, another joined.
There we go. All right, guys. Reminder, we are hoping to do a sleeper live draft league. We are in this Draft-a-Palooza live, 12-team, super flex, best ball, PPR. We're going to do 20-second clock. It's going to go super fast. No, it will start when we click the start button, but we're only doing it if we can fill this thing before this if we could fill it for this live stream. So we are doing this live in real time if we could fill it. The league right now has 9 in there. We need 3 more teams to fill it up. And guys, if you go in there, please go to the pinned message and pay the league safe dues of $25. Tattoo, in this one, we're not going to do choose your starting position. You're just going to randomize it. Once we fill it up, randomize it, and off to the races. 20-second clock. We hammer it out. We go fast. We go furious. And I'm going to draft exactly the way that I draft for these eliminators. Like, to me, the way I do the eliminator is exactly the same. Tattoo, you see what it is when you're live streaming and you got that pressure and you're also trying to draft a team in real time.
And I just took Judkins.
Oh, no. The worst of all. I
timed out again.
You're the donkey?
I timed out.
Oh, Tattoo is just not doing well with the live. Imagine you had to be talking the whole time.
Oh, no.
And coordinating this. But you are working in the background to try to get that league going. Drop that link in there. I'm going to drop that link one more time for people who want to sign up. Do people not use Sleeper? Like, do you guys do season-long fantasy football? Sleeper is far and away the best platform for that. Like, for any season-long fantasy football, if you're still playing on CBS, my goodness. You know, CBS charges like $100 to do a league on their site. They still charge money. It's effectively the same thing as paying for Hotmail.
Another joined.
There we go. Fill it up. We're coming to the last few rounds of our draft here. Let's take a look at these teams again. See where everybody's at.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, these picks are all just like whatevs. At this point, this late in the draft, you're not doing too much. Oh, yeah. Eddie Perez does the AOL fanboy leagues. No, Yahoo has like kind of public donkey leagues. I used to join the Yahoo leagues, the paid entry. You didn't auto draft it. Oh, you just lost Richardson. Dude, you can't wait that long. You can't wait. In Yahoo, they used to have these public leagues too. And actually, I believe they were non-PPR leagues. And it was another reminder of like how donkey the public could be. I would just join those and just take money. Yeah, Tattoo's having a rough one. He's having a rough one. How do you pivot from Anthony Richardson? Who'd you get?
I got Anthony Richardson.
Oh, you got A-Rich. You're happy then.
I know. I was trying to take Likely.
You were, and you accidentally took Richardson?
It scrolled down and it was undrafted and it wouldn't move back up and the clock was ticking and I was like, okay, hit draft. And I was like, I don't even know what player it's on.
Oh, no. All right, I'm up in 2 picks. I got to pay attention. Let's see here. All right, I've got 3 quarterbacks. Don't need help. Running back group, I've got 4 solid starters. Could use another one, but there's not that much going on here. Maybe Woody Marks. I'm thinking about him. But that's more of a play I do on a different format. So, you know what? I'm gonna go. How many tight ends do we have? We got 2. I'm gonna take Will Shipley. Now they write in letters because they miss me. Go Shipley there. Do I need another wide receiver here? I've only got 5. Bash, Slayton, Diami. You know, I'm gonna go with Slayton. There's Woody Marks. Heisenberg always taking a bad pick. Let's see if he keeps it up.
A tradition like no other.
Flip back over to the league. See how it's doing. Still need 3 more teams, guys. Let me pop it in my channel in the Discord.
1, 2.
Let's see. I'm going to throw a little message in the Discord. One last chance. All right. Hopefully, let me get that written. So let's see what's going on with the draft. Back to it. All right. I'm sitting here currently. Got 3 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends, only 2. Ooh, that's not enough. Only 2 tight ends, 3 quarterbacks. I've got 5 running backs. That's enough. And 6 wide receivers. So my next couple picks, probably just going to focus on, whatever crappy tight end and wide receivers are available. I have a sneaky player, wide receiver, that I'm going to reveal. Oh, no, I will not be revealing him. He just got taken. That's crazy. Just as I spoke about it, the hell are the chances? Ray McLeod tattoo was going to be my guy. And let me explain my thinking there. Basically, right now, Darnell Mooney is hurt. And he's also on one of those like unknown timelines. So last year, Ray McLeod popped off a few times when Darnell was even healthy, but definitely when he was out. So for me, I like taking a shot on Ray as one of those late picks. He's definitely a guy that can pop off on occasion. All right, let's grab our tight end. I might just grab 2 tight ends here. Of course, we're taking Deron Waller, GOAT, the GOAT.
Is this your last 2 picks?
Yeah, this will be my last pick, and I think I'm going to double down and go with another tight end here, and just go with Schultz.
Ooh, sucker. We did it.
I was between him and Theo Johnson, but the Giants have another guy making some noise in camp, so I don't really know who the starter is there. Let's do a quick. Yeah. I'd love like these drafts. You guys got to understand, like these drafts are so prepping me, not just mentally for my like other. At this point, these are much more than my regular season type fantasy football drafts, right? My redraft teams, although I have a few of those. My most expensive, I have $1,000 league, $1,000 entry tattoo. And I got $1,000 league that I do. And like first place is almost $6,000. It's a lot of money. 6 G's. It's a lot of scratch. So I need to be mentally focused, prepared. At this point, we've done so many best ball drafts. I know what round everybody goes in. Like I've got it all down pat. I already know when I take Chase 1 overall that like T. Higgins is probably going to be there for me. Chase Brown in the next round. So am I maxing out the Millie Maker? I have not decided, but I'm going to have a whole video on bankroll management, contest selection, all that stuff coming out in the next week or two. Last year, FanDuel put out a whole bunch of overlay contests where they added free money to them. If they do that again this year, I'm focusing my efforts on those contests in the early weeks. They started out actually adding money to the prize pool. Then eventually they just did them no vig. If you remember last year, I made more money on those 8 weeks on those FanDuel contests than without winning than I ever had. When I ever had. Yeah, listen, Eddie, this is everybody. It's not you. Everybody who plays DFS always misses one player. That's how it always goes. We have ways around that. One of the ways around that is don't only try to win a Millie Maker. You're never going to fucking win that shit. It's hard to win. You're up against 500,000 other lineups. It's the ultimate lottery ticket. You can't win those. But when you change your focus and when you start to judge yourself, can I do a top 10% lineup? Everything changes. You can make top 10% lineups. You can. By the way, Tattoo, if we only get 10, we could just drop this to a 10-person league and roll it. So I think we need one more.
Yeah, somebody left.
Oh, okay. So let's bring up, hang on. So we just completed our underdog draft. I'm not going to do a recap here. Let me just bring this back. I'll bring back the sleeper league. Let's see if we can't fill it, we can't fill it. And that's what's going to be. So let's see where we're at. We're at 8 teams, 9 teams. I mean, even just one more, I would just drop it to 10. So if one of you guys want to join this league and we can do a live draft in real time, we're going to try it. I'll give it another 5 minutes. I've got other shit I can talk about. I can speak. I've got all kinds of stories. I got player takes. So Tattoo, the video I put out today, 4 players I have not drafted at all at their current ADPs, and quote, only donkeys would draft them. I don't know. There might be some controversies in there, but I feel like if you guys have been watching these streams, you already know who guess. All right. Audience. Yes, from having watched these streams. I want to bring it up. Hang on. So let me bring up the draft board here. Which player in round 2 did I say you have to be a massive donkey to take? In the chat. Obviously, there can only be one. There's a few players I would say you're kind of donkey for taking. Certainly this guy for reaching for Kyron Williams. No? Yeah, there it is. You know it. AJ Brown or Reek. You guys know already. AJ Brown and Reek both made the list. AJ Brown made it in round. Yeah, you guys know. That's what I'm saying. If you're watching these, you already know I'm conveying the message. AJ Brown and Reek. Those are donkey picks. Don't take those guys. You're going to fucking lose. Reek isn't even the biggest donkey pick. It's just a stupid risk. Why the fuck am I risking a possible washed player, a possible doesn't want to play there, also tied to Tua's injury status? Like Tua bumps his head, Tyreek Hill is done. You're dead. Your team is dead. your season's over, and you've tied yourself, of all things, to a guy who, if he does get a concussion tattoo, Tua, this is the same reason Achane is dangerous, but Tua just one head bump, that's a 6-weeker. I don't even care if he has a bad concussion. They're going to, for precautionary sake, keep him at least a month, and you're probably looking at 6 weeks just for bumping his head. Yeah, weekly winner, I don't have a problem with that. On the weekly winner, that's exactly where you should take A.J. Brown. Fine. Weekly winner, because he will pop for 35, 40 even a few times this year. And it'll make his average score look really good. But the problem is, yeah, if you draft Reek, Tua, again, Tua gets hurt, Reek is done, Achane is done, and Tua gets hurt really easily. Are you guys we really can't get this one more player? I'm going to share this link one more time, guys. If you want to be in a live draft right now, paste. There we go. Live draft. No, the pay is happening on League Safe. It's the safest way to pay. We don't trust anyone to pay out. League Safe is like a place where you lock down leagues and it automatically pays out. You don't have to worry about your money getting stolen. I'd end up having to pay everybody back. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. But here we go, guys. One more spot in this league. If we get a 10th, we will play it. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. We'll do a little more just kind of looking at this last one. But yeah, donkey pick Tyreek Hill, of course. Why would you take him? Why would you take this guy? Took Tyreek Hill. Let me just show you. Oh, we full? There it is. Polak says we've got our 10th. All right. So lock the league, get everybody paid up, and switch it to a 10 team. Tyreek in round 3. My round 4 guy is no longer in round 4, so that video is a little passé at this point. In round 4, I had Joe Mixon as the donkey pick, but he dropped to round 8, so it doesn't matter anymore. Wait, I want to see where my round 5 donkey pick ended up going. I said he goes in round 5. Riddler. He went in round 6. So it's funny, this draft really figured that out. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you like, how did you know, Soups? That was crazy. Like, have I mentioned Ray Ray? I was like, holy shit. I didn't think anybody would even sniff Ray Ray McLeod. But my round 6, my round 5. Oh, man. Yeah. The problem with Joe Mixon, guys, is and Tattoo, I'm assuming you're setting up this league, so get it done. Don't worry about my payment. I'll pay after. Actually, I'll do it now.
Well, only 2 people have paid, so wait, no, my math is wrong.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to show you how to pay your league dues. I don't like showing my personal shit on the screen, though. So, this is League Safe. That's how you pay it. Right there. Pay now. That's it. Pay now. All right. I am paying up for the league. I feel like you got to click pay now like 5 times on this application until it finally goes through. That's it. I'm paid up. So everybody who's in the league, try to get it paid. Somebody check Bobby Wow. I see him in here. And, Bobby Wow is forgetful. He might not know that we're drafting. And we're not going to be able. We're going to have to auto draft through if somebody's not here. So the first part is done, but we need everybody to pay up. So that's the second part. So we're waiting on that. I'll continue to chat through here.
I'm going to go grab a ibuprofen because I think I have a sinus infection.
What the heck is going on with you, man?
My head is killing me.
All right. Just X out that camera. There you go. All right. There we go. So Game Breakers. No, I don't even know what that is. What is Game Breakers? I don't even know what that is, Soups. Eddie Perez, if you're in the league, it's in the pinned messages, right? So you go, if you're in the league, you go right here to the pinned message, and there'll be a league safe link. So that's how you want to get paid. Go to the pinned messages and pay it up. Go to Bobby Wow, tell him to get in here. There he is. Send him a message. I don't know what Game Breakers is, Soups. I don't know. So let's see here. We've got this league, 10 teams. Let's go to the draft. See what we got. We still have to randomize. Everybody got to pay. And this is a hard thing to do. Probably not a good idea to not have it prepped in full ahead of time. Let's prepare. If we're, you know what? Let me, what am I doing here? Let me go to, I don't like what's happening on screen. Bam. Until Tattoo gets back. Go big. There we go. Yeah, we might end up having to, like I said, do another underdog draft here, unless we can get this. The league is now full, but everybody's got to get paid. Everybody got to get paid up. Get the league safe paid. Got to get Tattoo, his headache medicine, the whole thing. Oh, Ray, you never did. You've never done league safe. Do you guys not do leagues? Like a lot of, I guess I don't use this for leagues with my friends, my personal friends, like we PayPal or Venmo or whatever. But like if it's ever strangers in a league with me, no offense, you guys are like family, but you're also strangers. Like I'm a stranger. We're all strangers. If I'm in a league with strangers, so what League Safe does is they take the money in advance, right? And they lock it down. And it's like the commissioner can't steal the money, or it's harder for him to steal the money. Yeah. See, right. Yeah. 5 home leagues, you don't worry about it because you call your buddy, he doesn't pay you. You go bang on his door. Psh, 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 get me paid, motherfucker. What are you doing? Right? I'm in a home league that I've won multiple times. And it's actually annoying. They, add to stage. Wait a minute. It's actually annoying because they make me chase down the money. I have to go, like at the end of the season, I have to go and chase down all the people who owe me money. It's like, dude, you owe me 400, you owe me 250. And it's like, I don't want to, if I have to do the work at the end of the league of going and chasing down the money from everybody who owes me, that ruins the happiness of winning. Because then it's like a job that I now have. It's like I won, great. But now I have a job where I got to fucking text every one of these boneheads and let them know what my Cash App or Venmo is and how much money they got to send me. No, somebody else does that. The commissioner is supposed to do that. Just send me my money.
Need
how are we looking?
Bobby, Ray, and Incredible.
Incredible. That's Eddie P.
Yeah.
They're paid up?
No, they need to pay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One Sip Reviews knows. I'm like, where's my money, motherfucker? Let's go. I had to chase down money. Got an
My
HVAC.
nephew ran a league, like $100 or $200 buy-in, and collected all the money, and then he like spent it all, and then at the end of the year he couldn't pay. And I was like, I'm going to need that $500, brother.
Ray may have paid by now, and Eddie P is about to pay.
Ray is setting up, I think he said, the account.
Yeah, so we're about to go. We're gonna go. I'm even DMing with Bobby Wow, and while he can't join us live, he will be there drafting in real time. Now,
Yeah, I think
Bobby Wow's funny. Bobby Wow is in another league like this with us, but it's a dynasty best ball league. And he thought, oh, Polak is getting there too. He's about to finish signing up. There we go. Everybody's finishing up. Yeah, there's no advice here for you. Although, Mert, you've seen us draft a few of these. The only thing that might mess you up a little bit is the super flex, and I'll just give you a little bit of advice. You know, the stud quarterbacks are going to go in round 1. The mids are going to go in round 2 and round 3, and most of them will be gone even all the way down to the turds by round 6. So navigate that QB position carefully. I've seen people win these super flex leagues by ignoring quarterbacks early and just taking some late ones, and I've seen them won every which way. So the only time I've never seen them won is when you don't have 2 full blast starting QBs. You will never win a super flex.
I didn't take my first quarterback till round 6 in one of those.
I'm down with that. I don't mind taking late quarterbacks. I really don't. Are we ready to randomize this thing?
Yeah, let me go in here. Draft.
Yeah, one sipper. See, this is my influence. I like that. Turd. Wait till you see the Where My Turds At show in season for showdowns.
Wait till you Where My Turds At shirt in the store.
Where My Turds At t-shirt available in the swag store. All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm picking second. Now, another new dynamic here.
I'm first.
Another new dynamic. Tattoo's picking first. Yeah, there we go. Everybody loves the showdown breakdowns. Bobby Wow's on. DFS Up North shows up. That's a beautiful thing. Start it up.
Well, then I got to decide who I want.
Oh, shit. Ray's open. Wait. All right. This is 2 minutes. This should be 20 seconds. Pause that.
What the hell? I had 20 seconds.
Yeah, that is way too slow. I mean, I'll take Lamar, but oh, you got to, yeah, pause it. If you could change that from 2 minutes to 20 seconds, there's no way we can do a live stream with a 2-minute timer. It's going to take an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh my God, as soon as I started, I got to be ready.
Yeah. I am taking Lammy Jacks, though. Can't pass up on Lamar. Here we go. 20-second timer, guys. We are live. We are live and drafting in real time. So now that we are finally live, hopefully N9, N3 is here. If not, he will be auto-drafted. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay. Incredible, edible. So many puns. We love it. Edibles.
Just incredible.
Joe Burrow goes. So, again, let's talk to this draft. Remember, this is a 10-teamer tattoo. Quarterbacks, less of an emergency than in the 12-team. I'm still not passing up on Lamar Jackson, but if I'm looking at sort of middling quarterbacks, I'm not that worried about it. I think the quarterbacks will float a little bit longer in this format because of fewer requirements. Matt Crush auto picks Saquon Barkley. So Matt Crush is not here. If anybody knows him, where he is, love to get him in here.
I guess he must have paid in advance.
Did he pay?
I'm pretty sure everybody paid.
All right, no mistakes. I'm not covering him. Yeah, this is right. Ooh, that's what we should do, Tattoo. Throw some swag in for the winner. This one, let's add some swag for this, Tattoo, even after the fact. Okay. Throw that in there in the rules. How about a swag hoodie from the swag store? I'll pay for
it. At retail, so I get my commission.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use the coupon code. Don't get me wrong. I love a promo code. Promo code tattoo. It's 20% off. Using it. I'm using it. This is not winner take all, Eddie P. This is like a standard league, so I'm assuming we pay out first, second, and third place.
200 to the winner. I mean, not 200 because it's 150. I have to readjust it because I had it set up for 12, where it was like 200 for first. Second place gets like 75, and then third place just got their money back.
Yeah, that's perfect. So standard redraft league payouts. I think the cool thing, though, if we add in a little swaggy for whoever wins it, although it's going to be me, but I still want the swag.
That's the damn most popular thing we got is the Raz GPT.
Yeah, has it sold?
Yeah, like it's sold a ton.
You're kidding. You're joking.
He promotes it too. He promotes it on every video.
Does he?
Yeah.
We got to give him a little piece of that.
I ordered him one. You're on the clock, big cock.
I know. I'm taking my lick neighbors.
Well,
in fairness, the Raz GPT shirt is like an epic design. And that's what the thing is. Got to have an epic design in there. H-Chan? All right.
Yeah.
I see how it goes. I know cash rules everything around this mofo. I grabbed the Brock Lobster a little early for him. Yeah, it's probably too soon.
I think you're on the clock in one of the other leagues too.
Am I? Oh, all right. Well, let's go make that pick.
After somebody just took Aaron Rodgers.
It's not this one. I'm in so many live drafts right now. I can't even find which one I'm on the clock in. I'm not like trying to, okay. All right. So this is a similar kind of a league. Let's see where we're at in this one. We got three quarterbacks. We don't have a tight end. We've got, let's see. Got 3 running backs. Could use more wide receiver and need a tight end. Okay, I got you. Okay. Let's grab another little Josh Downs, little Downsy. Sure, why not? Wait, am I not on the clock? Bam. Downs. Bam. Done. All right, back to the draft here, and we are moving along.
Yeah, we had one last night where I got a notification because I picked 11th, and I thought the guy behind me must have picked twice. Popped up, you're on the clock, and I'm going in there. I'm like, he hasn't picked. I'm not on. And I'm freaking out. And then I think Soups was like, yeah, that's the other league. Like I'm on in so many damn leagues I can't keep up.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to keep up with being in a bunch of leagues. Your Mama's So Fat gets his first QB in round 4. Building a little stack there. Yo Mama, you don't care. McBride, Harrison, Kyler Murray. He's playing this like a puppy. See how that works out. There's nothing wrong with this kind of correlation, though. It's not like this wasn't like so much of a reach. It's fine. Hillbilly, you went for 3 QBs in a row. I think you guys are over-emphasizing the QBs. Soup's taken my most hated player, but not a bad best ball player there in A.J. Brown, but like, bruh, hurtful. I do not have, I've got H-Chan and, wait. What do I have? I got Lamar, Neighbors, and Brian Thomas. No running backs yet. Oh, okay. So that's what happened. Compounding the issue. That's what's going on. I'm taking Omarion ahead of Breece Hall. That's what's up. That's right. Revealed my rankings. I have Omarion Hampton above Breece Lightning. James Cook. There you go. All right. So Breece Hall.
I think that's right here. 80% of the Bills' touchdowns.
Yep. No, but G Whizzlers going there. Garrett Wilson. Give me that. Whoa, my team's looking pretty badass with these wide receivers.
Rice.
What do the rosters look like here? Oh, this is a deep roster. Okay.
With 25, I think.
Oh no, Matt Crush is gonna auto pick Rashee Rice. If somebody call that guy. Matt Crush, no, don't do it. He's gonna wind up with Rashee Rice and Judkins. And he's gonna want his money back.
No refund.
Wait, he luck boxed into George Kittle. Matt Crush, where are you, bro? Come back. Maybe he set his rankings.
Yeah.
Bobby Wow in there. Bobby Wow gets Caleb Williams. Finally, Bobby Wow a lot of times doesn't want to be called a homer. So he'll skip over Caleb Williams. Bobby Wow is the biggest Bears fan ever.
I've heard a lot of negativity out of Bears camp with Caleb Williams not looking too spectacular.
Really? I haven't heard that. We'll see. I've not heard that.
It was on Pat McAfee. They were talking to Ian Rappaport or somebody.
I'm gonna look into it because that's big. That's important. Can't have basically it's make or break season for Caleb.
The coach took up for him and said it's only been 3 or 4 practices or something. So
yeah, I thought, and the coach is saying the right things. I saw Ben John. Oh, there's Rashee Rice. So Match Crush avoids the auto pick disaster in round 5, but gets it in round 6. Matt Crush, if you're out there, bro, sorry.
Thanks for the donation.
Pour one out for this draft. Wish you were here. Yeah. Ben Johnson has been saying really good things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not heard this. Ivan, but I did say at the beginning of this year, and I've been very clear about this to actually, and I've been, I would say, somewhat flamed by the fact that I've been saying this, but I've been getting flamed off of this. But I told you that Justin Jefferson is a dangerous pick this year. To me, Justin Jefferson, it's not that Justin Jefferson isn't awesome. Like, I would sound stupid if I just said Justin Jefferson is not an awesome player. He's a great player. He's the man, the whole thing. So let's not go crazy. What I'm saying is, why take Justin Jefferson, pick 5 in round 1 or pick 6, where there are infinite studs available? CeeDee Lamb's on the board. Why are you taking Jefferson here? Drake London, Brian Thomas, all of these great wide receivers are still there. And it's not that Justin Jefferson isn't also great. He's really good, but he's dealing with a rookie quarterback, and we have no idea if McCarthy is good at all. The assumption is, well, Sam Darnold's not that good, and Justin Jefferson smashed. Okay, fine. Yes, that did happen. But Sam Darnold might not be bad. He might actually be pretty good. So
I think a lot of people had faith in Kevin McConnell, the head coach, is just making,
KOC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
making quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's a quarterback maker. I've heard all of the positive things. They used to say that the guy who went to the Giants, whose name escapes me at this second, Dayball, was this quarterback maker because, Josh Allen was with the Bills when he was there. As it turns out, Josh Allen's just fucking awesome. Like, Dayball or not, Josh Allen's awesome. It's not the coach. But with I lost my train of thought. What player were we talking about? Totally forgot. Oh, with Caleb? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But bringing it back around to Caleb, yeah, he's got to get it done this year. They have Ben Johnson over there. But I heard things that are encouraging to me. And the encouraging things that I heard, there's Ray with his 3rd QB. The encouraging thing that I heard was more about how bad the coaching staff for the Bears was last year.
Yeah.
Caleb actually came out and said, I don't even really know how to study game film. And there were no coaches that would help you in that. Oh, no. Poor Matt Crush. He basically took the hits in this draft. That is not good. What was I just saying? That, Caleb,
The
Caleb
incompetence
comes
of
out.
the staff.
Yeah, he comes out and he says, guys, there was like I was studying game film by myself in the room. No one was there to help me.
They didn't even the backup quarterbacks. Did they have any veteran presence? Quarterback was.
Did they have any veteran present? Cornerbacks or quarterbacks?
Like another quarterback in the building.
No. The Bears had nothing. So basically, Caleb was like It reminded me the vibe that I got when I heard that. My thought was, you know what this reminds me of? I was like, this reminds me of. Let's see here, tight end Kelsey, McCarthy. I'll go Penix again here. It reminds me of the Jets under Richie Kotite, where Boomer Esiason. I know I'm going back a long way. Boomer Esiason does a show in New York, a football show on the radio, and he tells the stories. And he tells the story when he was the Jets. He was brought to the Jets from the Bengals. He had taken the Bengals to the Super Bowl, and he's brought over to the Jets. And Richie Kotite was the coach. And he said on the first day, the coach comes out and he says, I don't care what you do on Monday through Saturday. The only thing that matters is what you do on Sunday. And Boomer tells the story and he goes, as soon as I heard him say that, like, this guy doesn't care about what's going on in practice, preparation. He only cares about how you perform on Sunday. Boomer said, I knew I was in for a long, ugly year. Just hearing the coach say that. He's like, that is just not what you do. And so you think about it now. Let's take it to the Bears. Bad coaching, don't care about preparation, aren't really helping the rookie quarterback along the way that you're supposed to. Let me contrast this, Tattoo. So here you have Caleb Williams, who was just in a room by himself trying to learn how to study game film, not really knowing what to do. Terrible coaching going on everywhere. And the flip side, Jaden Daniels was pioneering a virtual reality technology that allows you to run through plays in real time in your brain at 2x speed so that when you're on the actual field, everything looks slow to you because you've seen it in virtual reality at 2x speed. So while Jaden Daniels was training his brain to work in 2x speed, the same way that I listen to podcasts in 2x speed, and the first time I heard one, it sounds like this. And the next few times, all of a sudden it slows down, and now you can actually hear and comprehend the words. It takes it a few times. If you got a 3x speed me, because I speak slow. I'm a slow talker. So contrast what was going on. This guy is fucking one guy. I need a tight end. Am I on the clock? One guy is getting like next level virtual reality snaps. He's played every game. By the time he's out there on the field, he's effectively played hundreds of snaps. He's played hundreds of snaps in his mind. By the way, I don't understand why every quarterback isn't using this virtual reality technology to train their brain. You can see the actual defense, not X's and O's, and you can live it. I think I might be able to play QB if I can do that virtual reality thing for a while. Like, I think I could do it. A lot of people don't know this about me, Tattoo, but I had a pretty good arm back in the day. It's not very good anymore.
No, I got bad shoulders.
No, I went to the punt pass. I went to the punt pass
and kick
competition one year, and I kicked a field goal. That's what's up. I kicked a fucking field goal. Don't know how. Did I catch the punt and run it back for a touchdown? Yes, I did. Was the player who was supposed to be like tackling me, was he going all out? I'm going to say probably not. But when it came to throwing the football through like the hoop, I just like when I went to throw, my arm was just not doing anything that I remember it able to do. It hurt my shoulder. I was like, whoa, I think I'm injured. I think I'm hurt.
I used to have a great jump shot, and now my shoulders are so bad I can't even get it to the rim. But
We are live drafting, everybody. And we are live drafting. This is for a league that we're all going to play against each other, a little Draft-a-Palooza friendship league. And that's right. I call it a friendship league because it's all friendship. Friends of the show, DFS Army members, except for Matt Crush, who unfortunately is not going to be throwing a lot of friendship our way after he realizes that this whole thing was auto-drafted and he wound up with Rashee Rice and Quinton Judkins, both guys who are not going to play for at least 6 weeks. Imagine Matt Crush comes in, holds serve for the first 6 or 7 weeks, and then he gets Judkins and Rice galloping in on a white horse like the knight in shining armor, and he absolutely destroys the league.
I need to look at what we have, how many teams make the playoffs. So
hopefully it should be 6.
Yeah.
6 teams make the playoffs. Yeah, by the time playoffs happen, all of the players that Matt Crush took that aren't playing will be playing.
I had a league, one of my leagues, I barely made the playoffs. Like I had a late rush, won like 4 games in a row, made the last spot in the playoffs, and Jen just fucking crushed everybody. Just murdered the last.
I don't know what happened here. I don't know how this draft went the way that it did, but somehow I wound up with no running backs. I mean, I got wonderful wide receivers. Don't get me wrong. Really good ones. But I only have 2 running backs, and that is not enough to get through a full season. It's going to be a problem. You got the Tracy Scattaboo combo right there. Put it together. All right, we're going to start getting some running backs going. N9 and 3 had to bow out. It's a long show. He's on auto draft, but he drafted most of his team. Mr. Incredible Eddie. I'm not sure that Aaron Rodgers as your QB3 is going to be that great, but at least you have 3. Matt Crush, the auto drafter. I mean, if it wasn't bad enough that he got all those players who aren't playing. A lot of good players, though. Auto draft is good, but I don't think the auto draft computer knows that this is super flex because, I mean, he's only got 1. So that's going to be a rough spot for him. Everybody else has 3. I mean, Ray, where 5? Ray, are you there? Why 5? Why do you need so many quarterbacks? A lot of quarterbacks. Too many. The QBs are too many. How did I end up with no running backs on a 5-person draft, on a 10-man draft? That's what I don't get.
How'd I end up with only 2 quarterbacks?
You only got 2? Yeah.
I got Allen and May.
Because you were busy taking all the running backs. Now I see why I only have 2. I mean, let's say I took
I didn't take that many running backs.
Could I have taken Breece Hall instead of Garrett Wilson? I guess. I mean, next pick I took Purdy. Could I have taken Trevion Henderson there? Yeah, I mean, you took him. You get Worthy. Where I took Worthy, could I have taken Kamara or Connor? I probably should have taken Connor there. That was maybe the miss.
Oh, shit.
That's the miss that I can, that I think I've got. So, all right, we're on the clock. 20 seconds. The countdown has begun. Running backs, toast. Get another tight end here. Fine. QBs, shook. Danny Jones. No, we'll get another tight end here. We'll go with Fergie. There's a lot of tight ends. I don't need really even 2 just yet. And regrets feeling it.
Regrets.
All right.
The blue stuff about him being lazy, I think, was a false narrative. That seemed that it came from like an ex beat writer, or it came
on Jaden Blue.
Yeah.
Has there been any buzz about him? Let's see. Looking good so far. Having a strong first week of training camp. Said Sunday he's been impressed by Blue's speed, his dynamic playmaking ability, and professionalism. There it is. So, I mean, you want to negate the lazy? There you have it. Coach likes him. I took Bigsby ahead of Basil Tootin. I've heard good things about Tank Bigsby, although I guess it's going back and forth between him and ETN.
I can't think of that other Dallas running back where they said he probably may not make the team.
Miles Sanders.
No, the other rookie.
Oh, there's another rookie there?
And but that Hunter Limpke I was talking about, you know, he's not going to get a lot. He's probably going to get a 0 most weeks, but they love to just hand him off the ball. And I think he'll have like a week where he like scores 2 touchdowns.
I guess it could happen. I don't know.
He's just like that crowd favorite that they just want to, they shove in there.
Bobby Wow grabs Tajay Spears and then Brandon Ayuk.
What's the dude from San Francisco? Jaceki or something like that? He's kind of like that dude. The Hunter Limpke's kind of like San Francisco's version of that.
Oh, you're thinking about not Gesicki. You're thinking about Jaworski? No, not Jawal. Not
the hot wife that makes.
Yeah, I know the tight end, the fullback.
Fullback, yeah.
Juszczyk, Kyle Juszczyk.
Juszczyk. He's kind of like in that realm.
Weekly showdown turd. Kyle Juszczyk. All right, looking at the QB group remaining, it's no lock button starters here. You've got Jackson Dart, who is probably going to get the helm for the Giants, in the second half of the year. Daniel Jones, who's pretty much there to step in when, not if, but when Richardson gets hurt again. He will get hurt again. He always gets hurt. He does not last 3 or 4 games. So you got Danny Jones, and then Joe Flacco might be the starter for his team. So, Matt Crush got Russell Wilson. He did get his second QB in there. So great. Looking at the running back group,
a backup quarterback that wins this thing probably.
It could be. I mean, we've seen some
backup
like quarterbacks do some damage.
All 32 quarterbacks are going to be there at the end of the year.
No. Well, the last couple of years, the backup QBs have really made a lot of difference. Let's see here. Hollywood Brown, Wandale. I got some names I like there.
Except for Ray, who's got 15 starting quarterbacks. So.
I'm going to take Jalen Wright. Yeah, Ray Zanni's got all the QBs. Took all the QBs. Taking all the quarterbacks.
What are you doing?
Wandy Robinson, the ultimate utility man. Fill in where you need him. He's there. You need him, he's there for you. All right, let's take a look at my my team here. So we've got Lamar Jackson at the helm. Omarion, and then a group of ne'er-do-well running backs, including Pacheco, Javonte, and Wright, and Bigsby. Who knows? We're going to have to take a few more of these ne'er-do-wells before this draft is through to make up for the slow start. But the slow start at running back led to a strong start at wide receiver with Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy. So a lot of good wide receivers. Got Godwin in there. Igbuka backing him up. Actually, no. Did I get Igbuka? No. Juwan Jennings in there. I took Juwan Jennings ahead of Ricky Pearsall. I switched it up. Was that wise? Probably not. But I've been taking Pearsall ahead of Juwan all season.
Quentin Johnson, he heard he'd learned how to catch the ball again.
I'm not in love with Quentin Johnston right now. Trey Harris is a GOAT. Trey Harris is a productive animal. He's the exact opposite of what Quentin Johnston is. Trey Harris is like if Quentin Johnston wasn't lazy.
I like it. Rico Dowdle there, Bobby.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick there, Bobby. Wow. Dowdle. I was about to take Dowdle, actually, with my pick.
Yeah, I had him marked.
There you go. Queued up, so there you go. I'm going to just have to keep hammering these backups. I do want more starting talent, but let's see. How many tight ends do I have? I've got 2 already. So we're okay there. We got a ton more rounds left. Ugh, Josh Palmer. Gross. Don't need any of that. Ray's got all the QBs on his team. Take 5 quarterbacks, bro. All right, I got another pick coming up. Devin Neal, New Orleans. Braylon Allen, Jets. You know what? Breece Hall was hurt last year. He played through it. What if he gets hurt again?
I'm holding out hope that Alec Pierce in a contract year goes off.
Which one?
Alec Pierce.
He's all right. You know, everybody keeps thinking that Malachi Corley. No, what the hell's the guy on that team that they took? Corley? No. Starts with an A. The other WR3 on the Colts. Adonai Mitchell.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah.
It was like an I at the end of it. Is it Adonai Mitchell or Pierce? Pierce has some big games, though.
Pierce has some big, I think he's like that deep threat.
Yes. Brandon Reed, look at this story. Geek, I've been watching since maybe 2016, 2017. 150K in NFL off of $12 in 2018. This past year, I won a main NBA contest, and I'm terrible at NBA, and I won some showdowns. I want to be a part of the team. Get in here, man. Brandon Reed. Told you, promo code NFL25. 25, you get $50 off through the full. Actually, if you're playing everything, wait. We're going to have a big promo coming up for DFS Army VIP where you cover everything that we do. And I'm sure we're going to have something going for that in the next week or two. So stick around. Like the NFL only one, I did that early for the NFL people. Do the 12-month. I'm just trying to encourage it. Just do the whole year because it's the same. It's basically even less money than just being with us for 4 or 5 months of the NFL season. You get the whole year. Jarquez Hunter, Marshawn Lloyd, Will Shipley. No. Okay. Nothing going on here. We got to go one way or the other. So I think I'm going to go Shipley. I'm going to keep on my theme of taking these backup running backs and see if one of those guys can lead me to championship glory. All right. Once again, we're back on the wide receiver group. Yeah. Kevin Austin. I don't think any of these wide receivers this deep in are going to help your team all that much. This isn't a best ball. So one thing to adjust your mind on here, and this is, I think, even Ray, why you didn't need to do so many QBs. This isn't like us going up against 10,000 people or 100,000. This is a 12-man league. You just build a nice, well-rounded team, and you don't have like zeros. You're already ahead of the game. If you could just navigate your injuries pretty well, you're going to do fine. So like for my team, I feel like this roster, let's say Malik, Brian Thomas, Garrett Wilson, Worthy, Godwin when he's healthy, Juwan Jennings. Those names are all like good enough that if they're playing, they're going to give you a decent score. You're not getting zeros out of those guys. My quarterback group is fine too. Like I don't need to have the highest scoring group. All I need to do is kind of like not have zeros, that kind of thing.
Kirk D. Cousins.
Thought I heard the catto in the closet. Brandon Reed, though, man, that's some great success. 2018, though, it's been a while. We got to get you getting another big win here. Some more big wins. Kyle won me some money. Oh, man, I remember every Thursday night turd or like showdown turd that's helped me win. I've told you twice last year, I had Ricky Pearsall on tournament winning lineup. Like I only really won that I recall 2 big tournaments last season, and they were both with Ricky Pearsall in the lineup, and he wasn't good. Like he wasn't like considered good at that point. And yet there it was. Ricky Pearsall. All right, thank you. I'm going to take Woody Marks here. And so note that now, because I started really slow at running back, this is your classic, what I call zero RB build. I started off a little slow at running back. And so in order to sort of like clean that up, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 running backs over my past 8 picks of all backup guys that are not going to help my team.
I like Woody Marks.
I mean, I like whatever, but do I think he's going to get on the field? You know, he might score 0 this year for a whole year.
Yeah, Mixon and Chubbs in front of him.
Sure. Yeah, now Mixon's all beat up. He's got the foot banged up. I'm not sure what his deal is. Sometimes, do you remember Ahmad Bradshaw on the Giants?
Yeah.
So they called it, he had like the Elizabeth Frank injury, and Liz Frank for short. That shit never went away. It was always, Q tag, Liz Frank. Q tag, Liz Frank. Q tag, Liz Frank. It was always there for years, multiple seasons. And then when you think about your own feet, you ever have foot pain?
Oh, yeah, I have plantar fasciitis.
There you go. That's right. Okay. So you got foot pain, you know. Does it go away? It never goes away. Never. There's nothing you can do. It's always there. How do you fix a foot? When somebody has a foot problem, it's really hard to correct it. You know, we think of injuries. We're like, oh, so it's a player. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Dude, my fucking back has hurt for 5 years straight. Shit never goes away. Yeah. It always hurts. My foot, like, I'm just getting older now. Wake up, my feet are killing me. In fairness, that does go away, though. It's like you got to, like, get the oils going through the body. It's like,
speaking of Chubbs, have you seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
Yeah. See, look at this. I don't, even if I didn't live it, One Sip Reviews knows he had a Liz Frank in college, and that shit lingered forever. It's like if you hooked up with a girl named Elizabeth Frank and she had the herpes, lingers forever. Not
Elizabeth
worth it.
Frank.
You don't want that.
You do not.
If Elizabeth, you know, if she delivered some, you know, the crabs, it's all right. All right, I took care of it. But you don't want the lifetime gift. You meet up with Elizabeth Franks. The gift that never goes away. Having a little fun in college. Not thinking twice about any of it.
Yeah.
It's fucking college. We're just having fun. We're just trying to have a good time. Me and Elizabeth. We're just hooked up. We don't need no condoms. We don't need protection. Fuck that.
Condom.
You don't need that. Well, now she's with you forever. Well done. I think Deontay Johnson's an acceptable last pick. What if Deontay Johnson returns to form.
I mean, just the fact that he was the cheat code that won us so much money like 5 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago. It was less than 5 years. Like, it was like 3 years ago. Like
2021 or something like that.
Yeah, he was cheat coding for us for a while. And then all of a sudden, even last year at the beginning of the year, this is what people forgot. Even last year at the beginning of the season, he was awesome. And then they traded him from the Panthers, I believe. Did he go to the Steelers? No.
Steelers is where he was.
He was originally from the Steelers. They traded him, and then he got traded again. Like, I don't know where he went, but like everything went downhill after the trade. And then he was disgruntled, and he was like, I don't want to do this. And the rattlesnake with your last pick on purpose?
Yeah, I mean, who knows if he ends up being the quarterback, if Shaw or whatever sucks.
I felt like you panicked a little bit at the end there at quarterback because you only had the two. Rightfully so. Why do you only take two quarterbacks? That's the real question.
I don't have an answer.
I know what happens. You know what? When you're on the end, it's a little more difficult. You don't
feel like you have to really reach down for a quarterback.
You got to reach. So when you're on the end, here's what ends up happening. Like normally, if I'm in the middle, a run on QB starts to go. I'm like, all right, I'm 3 picks away. I know I got to get one. But when you're on the end, the run starts to happen, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm like, 15 picks away. It comes back to you, and all that's left is Russell Wilson. You're like, fuck that guy. And then and you end up with no quarterbacks. That's kind of what happened at running back for me. I felt like it was a reach to take James Conner at a certain spot. And then when he was gone, it was just like, oh, they're all gone. So let's do a little overview of this draft. Some crazy draft. I'm not going to do too long with it, but this is our $25 league, viewer league. Going to have some fun. So everybody here is a friend of the show. Everybody here is a personal friend of mine, I consider. All of you. So let's see how we did here. Tattoo, you got the two QBs early, Allen and Drake May, and then you really had a little bit of a disaster there trying to find a third one. I don't think you did find a third one.
I did not.
But, you could get a little lucky.
A running back can fill in that flex.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can get through a league as long as they both stay healthy. You don't need a third. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devon Achane, JSN, James Cook. So the first 4 picks look pretty good. Trevion Henderson. Then we got our run. You got a lot of running backs here. So you have a good group of running backs. Maybe I'm going to call it an okay group of wide receivers.
Yeah.
That's how I'd call that one. Let's see. For me, I started off with Lamar. I even wanting to wait on QB. You're not passing on Lamar early. Then I love the next few picks that came to me here with Malik, Brian Thomas Jr., Omarion. Now, I chose Brian Thomas Jr. ahead of Nico Collins and Drake London. I have those 3 exactly the same ranking. I cannot differentiate between any of those 3. Sometimes I'll take Brian Thomas. As a matter of fact, I'd almost throw Malik Neighbors in that mix as well. Like, to me, Malik, Brian Thomas, London, Collins, it's all almost the same. All studs. So I got Malik, Brian Thomas, Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy, 4 really studly wide receivers. Mixed in Omari and Hampton there. Got our second QB with Brock Purdy. My second RB, Pacheco. I think that'll be okay. I hope so. We'll see. We got our bench QB, Penix there. Godwin and Jennings added some more talent at wide receiver. And at this point, after I add Jennings and Godwin, I'm kind of thinking, all right, I'm pretty good here at wide receiver. I got 1, 2, 3, really 4, 6 really, really good wide receivers on a team where I can start 5. So, plus I have an extra player in the mix there, an extra running back that could sometimes make his way into that starting lineup. So I want to have 6 really good wide receivers. I start 5. Then we start getting backups in here, Javonte Williams. And here's where I scrambled a little bit, maybe too aggressively for all these running backs with Bigsby and Wright and all of that. And I'm kind of scrambling a little bit there, thinking I need someone to step up. I can get an injury. So we'll see. I feel a lot of pressure to win this. Incredible. So N9 and 3, 9 and 3, whatever. I can never say that. Daniels, Derrick Henry, then a 4-pack of solid wide receivers. All good. All good. Got Trevor Lawrence in there. And then Anthony Richardson, a bit of an early take on Richardson, in my opinion. I love Swift here. I was about to take Swift with the next pick, forced me to take Pacheco. I was going to take Swift. I feel like me and N3 were competing a lot for players. Darnell Mooney in there. Be careful with Darnell Mooney. He's not really playing right now in the preseason. Unknown return. Eddie Perez, Eddie P. Incredible. Burrow, Smith, and Rodgers. Fine. It's not that great, but it's okay. Made up for it a little later with Flacco and Pickens. You got Gantey, London, Jacobs, Breece Hall, Samwise, Sutton and Pickens, Mixon. Didn't like the Mixon pick too much, but at 9-4, I mean, you can't really complain. Kobe Myers really good there. So overall, this draft looks pretty good. Eddie P. Glaring there. Soup. McCaffrey and Jalen Hurts and Bowers in round 3-5. So good. I thought about taking Bowers, by the way, with my pick, where I took Brian Thomas. Considered it. Got CMC there. AJ Brown, McMillan, Hunter. I don't like Hunter here. I think that's aggressive for Hunter. I've been avoiding Hunter for the most part. Tattoo. Been avoiding
Hunter Henry.
No, Travis Hunter. Been avoiding.
Yeah.
I like him. I'm just not convinced that he's going to see enough volume. I like him. I'm not like against it. It's just for me, he's probably the most mysterious player.
Yeah, I love Hunter Henry.
Oh yeah, Hunter Henry's a good pick. I like the pick of Hunter Henry, and I also like where you get him and like with your last pick or whatever. So I have a lot of him. So Soups, you like Travis? I think you're right. You might be like, yeah. I think you might be right in the sense that in best ball, you don't need to worry about like the low volume games. Hunter is a very explosive athlete. My biggest concern with him is I don't think that he ever learned proper NFL route running. Everything I've heard from him was that most of his practice effort was always focused on defensive back. Like he was such a good athlete that they didn't really even need to like have him do a complex route tree, which may be how Jacksonville uses him. They may just bring him in and he's prepping for a screen, use the athleticism rather than like, I don't know, go deep. I don't know, but I think it's a mysterious player. I'm fine with it. And I definitely prefer it in best ball where, you know, you have him for his great games, but if he duds out, you know, you don't have to worry about it. A lot of really good, what I'd call best ball only players. Reed for me, Jaden Reed is like a best ball only player. I don't want anything to do with him in full season long. And of course, Soups, to try to make up again for what is a classic Soups move of not taking a second running back. You just load it up on all of these running backs. I don't mind this tattoo in this format. It's acceptable. It's not my favorite. Again, this is much more to win a big tournament approach than it is maybe than what you need for a friends 10 person league. But Soups, I think once again that you just hate running backs and you skip them. And it's going to make it tougher. You're going to need one of these guys to step up. What's that?
So Dylan Sampson got nailed by a guy in practice yesterday. Just got his lowered his shoulder into him and knocked him about 2 feet back onto the ground.
Nice. Who's that defensive player? Get him a contract. Who's that rookie? Did that?
Yeah, he's another rookie they drafted or something.
I feel bad for. Yeah, I think you're fine with it because we have so many rounds. This is almost like absurdly, but this is how you have to do best ball. This guy, Matt Crush, listen, I hope it works out. He was not here for the draft. Not going to critique it, but he definitely got riced and he definitely got Judkinsed.
And
he definitely did not really get much going on at QB. So I think this is going to be a tough team. I think it's going to be a tough one for Matty Crush.
He got
Hillbilly.
Judge and Fryermuth.
Yeah. It's a tough one. Oh, he got Fryermuth. He got Moothed. Oh,
Yeah.
I think this might end up getting lucky and just like, where did Fryermuth go?
He got him in round 18.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess it wasn't that early on, but there were still probably decent. Yeah, Taylor went after Strange, Gesicki. Oh, brutal. A lot of auto picks for Matty Crush. This is not the format to auto pick. You don't want the sleeper ADP. It's one thing to auto pick on Underdog, where Underdog is pretty accurate on the ADPs and they change really quick. Like even Judkins and Rice are already like ADP down like 30, 40 spots from where they were. But Sleeper's going to take a long time to react to news. Matty Crush, tough one. Hillbilly Pollock, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, surrounded by 3 QBs. I think you should not. I don't know. Like, why take the third one? I would have waited personally, but whatever. Connor, Caleb Johnson. I like the trio of running backs here. Chuba, Connor, Caleb. Got Pearsall, Abuga. Hunter Brown. Pretty good. Juwan Johnson. The tight end group. Oh, there we go. Kelsey. So should be all right. What did Bobby Wow do? Fade the chalk, I'm sure. Let's see.
Also available in the merch store.
Yeah. Oh, fade the chalk. Bobby Wow. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Misclick on that makes sense. I was like, man, I'm surprised you took QB there. Okay. Sometimes, listen, misclicks happen. Bobby Wow. Mahomes in round 2. That is a see, for me, I think this was unnecessary, Bobby Wow. If you're out there, you should have just waited. It's a 10-man draft, but not everybody's fully comfortable with Superflex 10-team options, so I get it. Got your 2 QBs out of the way. Super stud Bijan. You can't go wrong with Bijan. He's so good. And Kyron. Tyreek Hill, I don't love Tyreek Hill. I don't mind it where you took him, but I just think you could do different and you'll be fine. At least he went in the right spot, like after, Mike Evans and Terry McLaurin and those guys. Then DJ Moore, who I love. Hawkinson is great. Metcalf should be good. Aaron Jones. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. Debo, my right palm. Cooper Kupp has some upside. Tajay Spears has some upside at running back. So I think you pulled it together, Bobby Wow. And I think you're going to do just fine. Rays or Bengals. Ray, with one of the most controversial. I should have only looked at this one. This is one of the most controversial drafts I've ever seen. 5 wide receivers, 5 QBs within the first 11 rounds. It's crazy. But you got to love Jahmyr Gibbs. You think Razor Bengals got the vote for the win with all these quarterbacks? Dude, you can only score 2 of them. Only 2 of these guys can score for your team. They don't all score for you. I don't know. I like the rest of the picks, but like Goff, Stroud, Love. Now they're all mid QBs, right? No one was great. So if you're going to take mid ones, take a bunch. I'm cool with it. So I get that, but I think maybe the 5th one, I guess down here is okay. I probably would have avoided one of these up here, taken a stud instead. Like Jordan Love went right before, let's say, all right, Bryce Young went right before DK Metcalf. Been nice, or Caleb, or Jamal Williams, or Pickens, or Swift. All of these would have been nice, like pieces for this team. If I know Ray, he took a bunch of tight ends. Got 4 tight ends in there. Cole Kmet, not that excited about him either, but there was just nothing left. They disappeared. I don't know. We'll see. This will be one we're following directly because it's called Draft-a-Palooza Live. We're not going to forget this one. Yo mama's so fat. That's the player's name. I'm not making fun of someone. I'm not doing a mama joke. Your mama's so fat. CeeDee Lamb, McBride, Harrison, Murray. Oh yeah, he had I believe the misclick, and so said fuck it. He misclicked on McBride there. That is a massively too early pick of McBride. Clearly an error. And then he's like, fuck it. I'm just going to build a Harrison, Murray, McBride stack. All right. Got the 3 QBs in there. I like the 3 quarterbacks. Kenny Walker. I love the Ridley here. Diggs could be good. So I think this team has some backdoor chances to be competitive as well. Going to be interesting, guys. Good draft, everyone. We pulled off a live one. Remember that next week, we're going to DraftKings Takeover Mode. We're going to be hammering out a ton of DraftKings Best Ball content drafts. In addition, over the course of this week, I've already put out my DraftKings NFL Week 1 First Look, a fun video. It's just give it a watch, guys. It's here on the DFS Army YouTube channel. It's a fun breakdown. We're just kind of looking at all the players, getting comfortable with the salaries for Week 1. We're not there yet. A lot of stuff is still happening. It's not even August, but it's a fun, early look at the Week 1 salaries, get a sense of things. So that's already out. In addition, what's coming on the channel here, I'm putting together some common DFS mistakes video. I'm going to put together, of course, my annual contest selection video, why you are losing money playing on DraftKings and why you can change that by simply adjusting the contest that you enter and why it's important to adjust those contests. I'm going to go back to something I was saying before. Right here in the chat, there was a fellow, Brandon Reed was in the chat talking about, I've had some bad luck lately, but I've been good in the past, blah, 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 this or that. You haven't had bad luck lately. You're entering crazy contests. Like if I'm judging myself based on if I can beat 150,000 people and if I can't come in first, I suck at DFS. Man, that's a brutal thing to judge yourself on. Judge yourself on, can I beat 10 people? Can I get a top 10% score? Can I put in a top 5% lineup? Not 1.005, but even top 5% is pretty fucking good. If you're in the top 5% of anything, you're better than 95% of people. You want to be in the top 5% versus the unwashed masses. The masses. 80% of the unwashed masses are fucking morons. If you're not ahead of 80% of people, you're probably a moron too. Now you only have the 20% to work with. See how we cut it down? Stats, Tattoo.
Stats.
I have a real belief in this. Most people are fucking idiots.
I tell you, that's what I love about NHL is there's so many good little small contests, like 29 people, 59 people. And, sometimes I'll just set it to 100 max and just, I want to freaking hammer those small contests.
Yeah, take on the small contests. They're winnable. We play DFS. I'm sick of losing all the time. But if you keep entering $3 entries in the 20 max play action against 200,000 people and wondering why your $60 that you put in for those 20 lineups turns into 25 every fucking week or every slate, that's what's supposed to happen. Game stacks for Week 1. I'm telling you, Eddie P. I'm telling you. NFL Week 1 first look video is already out. We got Purdy stacks. Purdy. That's my favorite stack of Week 1 on the road at Seattle. But you also have an incredible game set up between Baker and the Falcons and the Bucks. Oh, give me all the Falcons and the Bucks. Fucking Penix. I'll take a Penix in Week 1. That's right. This will be the only. Don't get used to it, Tattoo. I'll take a Penix stack.
I took no Penix. I got Drake May as my quarterback for Week 1.
Jerezy, that's fine.
With
McCaffrey, I don't really,
Taylor.
Steffi Diggs in the stack, a little Hunter Henry action.
Stacked him with just Hunter. And I got Adams, Javonte Williams, Juwan Jennings as my wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be using much. Wait, did you say Javonte? Oh, Juwan Jennings, not Javonte Jennings. Wait, throwing me off. Javonte is Williams. He's a running back.
No,
Jawan Jennings.
Javon. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I love all of the San Francisco wide receivers week 1. There's a lot of WR bargains, though, all over the place. They're everywhere. Even Josh Downs, they're all cheap.
And 7,300 for McCaffrey. It's like
the only reason I didn't play McCaffrey in the first look is because I had a Purdy double stack, and then I was like, "This is ridiculous. Either you play McCaffrey or you play Purdy. You can't really play them both. They don't do well together." So week 1's going to be a lot of fun. Again, we're just getting started. So August on the DFS Army YouTube channel, guys, you got to be subscribed to the channel, notification, but it's a free YouTube channel. What's the big deal? But in August on the YouTube channel, we're going to be doing some, how to win on DraftKings, contest selection type stuff. That's one. Number 2, we're going to keep your fantasy football stuff coming along, just rankings and all that updates as we get information from the camps and all of that stuff. We're going to be doing night streams. That's not going to be public. That is for subscribers only. We're going to be doing night streams, hanging out. Those involve maybe a little vaporization, maybe a little brewskis, because and then we sit and we back test and we learn how to use the tools that DFS Army has, especially the optimizer. We learn how to use it. So we back test, we relive the 2024 season, relive it. By the way, you already forgot what happened in 2024. It's been a year. And then when you relive it, you're like, oh, yeah, I remember that week. That was crazy. That was the week that this guy went nuts out of nowhere.
I was going to say, when you said that, I made some butter last night out of some purple train wreck. So I'm going to have to make some cookies today or something.
So you're using code words. Only Eddie Perez knows what these things mean. Because it's incredible because it's edible. It's about the edibles. Butter. All right.
Like a stick of butter.
I'm Gen X, dude. In my day.
You know what butter is, though?
No. I'm Gen X. Butter. In my day, here's what we did.
What do you put on toast?
What is it?
What do you put on toast?
I know what butter is. I'm just saying.
That's what I made. I made butter.
Infused with I'm sure infused with THC, though, I'm assuming is what you're talking about. Yes. So yeah, there you go. I was gonna say. Ray Zanny knows the code. Yeah.
I didn't know I was using code.
In my day, you went to the bodega, okay? And you bought a pack of Phillies. And you open them up, take out the tobacco, old school, analog style.
A Philly blunt has to have something sprinkled on top of it, don't it?
Yeah. Well, no, but you could sprinkle a little something on top there.
I always thought it was like a blunt, and then a Philly blunt had sugar.
No. The word Philly is just the brand. That's when you go to the store, you buy Phillies.
And we smoked Tampa.
Or sweet. Yeah, he knows.
I forgot what the damn Swisher Sweets, but it was like a thing of Tampa. It was something called Tampa too, because I'd have like a big box.
Dude, it was a skill set to open up that cigar and rewrap it.
I can roll a joint like nobody's business. I to this day can't roll a blunt.
In fairness, and I smoked a lot of blunts back in the day, maybe allegedly, back in college, but it's kind of gross. Like if you're actually smoking a blunt, the amount of lick you have to do on that piece of cigar in order for it to effectively wrap is more than I would deal with today at this age. Like I'm beyond that level in life where if your mouth sucking up a cigar and rolling it and licking it, even a joint, I think I've gone beyond the point where I can handle that. At this point, I'm like, yeah, no, keep it for you.
I got a machine that you just dump the weed in it.
I used to have one of those too. Make perfect little cigarettes.
Well, this is like an electronic machine too.
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh. He had the long thumb fingernail. Oh, yes. That's a real pro right there. Stoic. What's up, man? Where have you been? I haven't seen that name in the chat. All right. That's going to do it for this week's or today, Wednesday's daily draft. We did a live draft. We've got we've got a league that we can now follow from the Draft-a-Palooza crew. So let's see how it goes. I'm pretty confident. I don't even love my draft that much. Like sometimes I come out of my drafts and I'm like, I got these fuckers. I'm not really feeling that, but I still think I'm going to win. I always think I'm going to win. So I think I got these fuckers, even though I'm not sure. Meanwhile, good stuff, everyone. I appreciate you all hanging out. Over 100 people watching live. That is crazy for a Wednesday afternoon. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out all the time. We will see you back here Friday, maybe Friday. We'll be back on Friday. Another Draft-a-Palooza. Take care, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.
5:30 for baseball.
Wait, 5:30 live for baseball pregame.
Live.
Gotta mention, 5:30 for the live MLB pregame show. And of course, if you want the swag, if you want swag from the swag store, I assume that the link is in the description of this video. Go check it out. What will Bobby Wow do?
Free T-shirt or hoodie for the winner of this league?
Yeah, we'll definitely do that for this league as well. All right, take care, everybody. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.